Now we head on now to Hanover, where Sandy Williams visited the community of Chigwell.
At first glance, this looks like a lake, still, wide, deceptively calm. From one angle, from the opposite bank, even from higher ground. But this is no body of water meant for fishing or fun. This is what remains of sections of the Old Pen and Chigwell communities still underwater, more than a month after Hurricane Melissa passed through. Old Pen Road, once the shortest and cheapest route into Chigwell, now ends in floodwater. On this side, a small boat and a kayak sit idle, waiting for passengers brave enough to cross. Flies dance along the makeshift shoreline, while the water dares anyone to challenge it. Trees stand stranded in the middle, bare branches raised as if signaling for help that never came. When our news team arrived, the boat operators were not available, so we took the long way in, longer, rougher, and a reminder of just how cut off this community has become. Inside Chigwell, the silence is loud, the streets are empty, and the air is heavy. Homes that once echoed with laughter now hold water instead. Some days the level rises, some days it falls, but it never leaves. In some houses, the flood barged in without knocking. Nothing, not even this bar, once known for housing spirits, was spared. A notice still clings to the wall, reading, "It is my intention to apply for a spirit license to sell rum, gin, brandy, and other distilled spirits." An intention now soaked, stalled, and stripped of meaning. And speaking of spirits, several graves have been swallowed by water, turning them into tiny islands. A haunting reminder that even in death there is no dry ground. On higher ground, homes bear the scars of Melissa's rage. Roofless houses are no longer the exception. They are the norm. A lone goat stands atop a water tank, surveying the destruction below, a symbol of survival in a place still waiting for relief. And here, Christmas traditions have gone silent. This is usually the season of lights and laughter, but in Chigwell, decorations are nowhere to be found. It's as if Christmas itself took a detour.
Imagine coming home for Christmas and finding this. A yard transformed into a shallow lake and a house completely cut off by flood waters. Now the residents who once lived here are now staying with relatives on higher ground, looking down at what used to be their life. And in a season built on togetherness, Chigwell is learning how to celebrate, separated from spaces and memories that once held their joy.
Chigwell is surrounded by about 3 or 4 different communities. You have Thompsonhill, Success, Forest, and even from Old Pen, which is another adjoining area. So they would have like competition between different eras of teams. So it's always been a full event, very. And after everything is over, they always come up with a prize for the winning team.
For Errol Wilson, Christmas in Chigwell was always festive, fueled by football-friendly rivalry and community pride. He's lived in the community for more than 2 decades.
It's always been a pleasant place, nice place. For example, a guy named Mr. Shaw, he always have a football team and other things for kids like sports and gears and all of that. So it used to be a nice place, and people always look out for people like who bake or make some cake or something. So they always share.
But Melissa has changed the game literally. The football field is now underwater.
The ball going now is covered, it now go draw it now, and if you even draw, you go mucky, so you can't play any ball on it.
And with roofs blown away and belongings destroyed, Christmas money has been redirected to survival.
The people them just take this Christmas for just, I'm gonna call it now, a disaster Christmas. So nobody now really have the Christmas one in mind right now, you know? Yes, yeah. Because everybody want to get back together, you know.
But even in the flood, Chigwell has found a way to float hope. Residents have turned disaster into opportunity, building rafts or bateaux and racing
And so on.
Here in Lucy, the Christmas rush is alive. Now, the official tree lighting ceremony is expected to take place on December 23, which will allow the town to glow a little bit brighter. But in Chigwell, the only glow will come from candles, lamps, and courage. Now, flood waters may have taken their Christmas traditions, but it hasn't taken their spirit. Reporting from Hanover, I'm Sandy Williams for TVJ News.